everybody, good afternoon. Happy around 1:30-ish in the afternoon. I am starving, I am hungry, I need food, and actually, it's not super cold out right now, which leaves me at a bit, I'm salivating, I'm hungry, and I can't breathe either because I'm so stuffed up. Leaves me at a bit of a dilemma. What should I get for lunch? I had planned on just going through drive-thru because I thought it was going to be super cold out, and although it is definitely chilly, it's not as cold as it has been. So I guess I could go somewhere where I could go outside to get food, like Costco or the mall or something, but I don't know. Do I want to do that? Do I just want to go through drive-thru? I am feeling kind of lazy today. I'm not sure, but let's go get food. But of course, if I want to buy food, my wallet would help much better.
I'm happy to meet you. Order when you're ready, okay?
Congratulations, laziness. You win this round. Delicious. Now back to work. This has got to be the best vending machine ever. Of course, I wanted to keep my girlish figure, so decided to get some delicious junk food, and it gave me 2 bags of Fritos for the price of 1. Nice. And another day of work is done, and we are over halfway through the week now. We're getting very, very close to Christmas. That is exciting. It's the first day of winter today, which is actually kind of weird because it's not nearly as cold today as it has been the last few days. So that's exciting. And I got a present. Well, all right, it's not actually for me, even though it does have my name on it. This is for Cinema Sickness Jr. As I've mentioned to you guys before, I do work in the same exact building I've worked in for the last 14 years, only for a different company. So of course, I run into my old coworkers all the time in the halls, and they had a present for me for my son. That is totally, totally awesome. Definitely excited to give this to him and see what's inside. I'm thinking clothes, but that's okay. Clothes are always good for my growing son. So all right, with that being said, let's go to Goodwill and do some hunting. I have not hunted in over 2 weeks now. I am fiending. Hopefully we'll find some good deals. I would like to come back into the swing of things with a bang. Hopefully we'll find some amazing deals and we'll just get right back into the swing of it. But it is the Christmas season. A lot of people are out right now shopping. A lot of people are going to stores like Goodwill and stuff like that, so they may be pretty well picked through. I have no idea, but again, I'm hoping to start this off with a bang. So let the hunt begin. All right, we are back at Goodwill. I am so excited to be back out on the hunt. Now again, this Goodwill can be very hit or miss, so who knows what to expect when we get inside, but either way, I'm excited to be hunting once again. All right, here's all their media, and I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little nervous. I'm not seeing a lot here. Doesn't look like they've restocked very much, or if they have, it's been pretty well picked through. I don't see a lot of new stuff, and that's about it. So we're gonna dive in, see if they have anything good, but off the bat, I'm not expecting too much out of this trip. Well, okay, here's something actually pretty cool. The Adventures of Tintin Season 2 for only $3. Not a bad deal if the discs are in good shape, and a little dirty, somewhat kind of nicked up on disc 1 and disc 2. A little bit more of the same, so I don't know, for $3, that's still a pretty good deal for tiny little scratches. You guys know me, I don't like to buy things with scratches, but for only $3, I might still pick this up. It's not something I come across very often. Now this is absolutely awesome. We have Season 1 of Mr. Selfridge, Season 2, brand new factory sealed, and Season 3, brand new factory sealed. These are $4 a piece, not the greatest deal, but not a bad deal either. These I am definitely picking up. I've never seen these, but I've heard good things. I love PBS, what little mini series, whatever you want to call these. These are fantastic. And again, for only $4 a piece, not a bad deal. I'm picking them up. This is awesome, although it is something I do already own, but this could be really good Listia bait. We have the Little Mermaid Platinum Edition, but 1 disc inside. That doesn't sound too good, and sure enough, yep, only 1 disc. It is the disc with a movie, though. Ooh, it's got 1 good nick in it right there. That is definitely not going to buffer out, so unfortunately, gonna pass on that. No Listia bait here. A show I never got into, but maybe I should. Dark Angel seasons 1 and 2 for only $4 a piece. Of course, the question is, are the discs in good shape? Well, season 1 is scratch-free. Season 2, not so much. I don't think so. Well, unfortunately, that is about it for the DVDs. Not a lot going on here. This is about all I'm interested in picking up, unfortunately. But they do also have some VHS. Mostly Disney stuff here that I already have, don't need it. But they do have the Battle of Gettysburg in miniature from 1988. Not quite sure what this is, but it looks pretty cool. I think I might grab this. A few more VHS down here, and I'm glad I looked because I almost skipped over this. Genesis 3 Sides Live. I love Genesis. Phil Collins, definitely a big fan. This is something else I have to grab. Well, that's it for the movies, but now over to the CDs, which unfortunately also look like they've been pretty well picked through, but nevertheless, still gonna dive into these and see what they got. And what they got is nothing. That is, unless you think an autographed Katie Klim CD is pretty cool. Well, that does appear to be about it for Goodwill. Unfortunately, not the bang I was hoping for, but I did still find some pretty cool titles, and these are really neat. These Star Wars Play-Doh can heads. I don't know what this is. I've never seen this before. It is awesome, though. Unfortunately, Cinema Sickness Jr. is still a little bit too young for Play-Doh, so I'll have to pass on this, but they got a bunch of them. They're only $3 a piece, Target exclusives. Those are neat. I kind of just want to buy them and give them out to people. Those are awesome. But there is one, well, I guess 2 more things I did find. This I'm definitely grabbing for Cinema Sickness Jr. because he is a huge Finding Nemo fan. It's only $1. Gotta get that to hang up in his room. He's gonna love it. And this I'm grabbing for the Cinema Sickness store. This is epic. This is amazing. This is awesome. It's also brand new. Hunchback of Notre Dame backpack. How cool is that? Brand new. Still has the tag on it and everything. Again, getting this for the Cinema Sickness store, that is awesome. Darn you multi-disc CD players that make me think you're Laserdisc players. Let's get out of here. Well, perhaps not my greatest haul ever, but I did still find some really cool stuff, like I said. Found that picture for Cinema Sickness Jr., that's great, and I actually ended up finding 2 things on the way out. I actually found another thing that I wanted to pick up for the Cinema Sickness store, so that's also a bonus. But all right, this cold is making it very difficult to shoot these videos because I can't talk. I can't breathe right now, so talking to you guys is very, very difficult, so I sound horrible throughout this entire video. I do apologize, but let's go home and let's do my best at showing you everything that I picked up today. All right, back from my first bit of hunting in 2 weeks. Oh my gosh, it felt so good to be back out there doing a little cinema hunting. I was fiending for that so bad, especially since there really wasn't much in the way of cinema going on in Walt Disney World, since again, that one toy store that used to have that whole back media section, and it's now all Star Wars back there, and there really wasn't anywhere good to hunt down media in Walt Disney World. I was so bummed, so I was fiending. I had to get out there. I had to do some cinema hunting, so ran out to Goodwill, and it wasn't quite the bang I was hoping for, but I figured it was either 25% chance it was going to be an awesome haul of just amazingness, 25% chance I was going to find some decent stuff like I did today, and then maybe like a 50% chance that I was going to walk out there with either nothing or just very, very little. Luckily, I did hit one of those 25% chances, and I walked out with some pretty cool stuff, and I'm really excited about the stuff I grabbed for the Cinema Sickness store. It is stuff that if this, let's say this was just my house, if I was living here alone, I didn't have a wife and a son, this stuff would be decorating the walls. But of course, you know, with other family members to take into consideration, I can't be doing that. But it's just really cool stuff. If I had the room, I'd be keeping this and displaying it because it's awesome. But I picked it up for the store instead because it is really awesome stuff. It's Disney stuff, and I love Disney. Quickly, before you guys notice, I do have a Band-Aid on my finger. You know those boxes that I've been telling you guys I've been moving around? Cardboard gives you paper cuts too, and when cardboard gives you paper cuts, it gives you big paper cuts, so ouch, that really hurt today a lot. There was a trail of blood, let's put it that way. Stitches? Probably not, but it wasn't fun. It really hurt. So don't mind the Band-Aid. Anyway, so all right, let's take a look at everything I picked up. And we'll first start off with the stuff I grabbed for the store because it's just 2 things. So as you saw, I did grab this amazing Hunchback of Notre Dame backpack. Look at this thing. It is so cool. It is all like neon colored. I love this. This just screams 90s right here. It's amazing. Oh wow, at a theater near you. So this is from when the actual movie like just came out. This wasn't even like the theater or the movie was out or had been out for a while. This was when it was coming out. This is when it was either in theaters or just before it was in theaters. This is amazing, and this has never been used. This is brand spanking new. Ah, this is so cool. I mean, I just can't believe it still has the tag. Look at that. It's got little, like, tassels on it as well. I love it. So this is really, really cool. Like I said, I would love to have a big, like, display cabinet somewhere in the house with just stuff like this, but I don't know. So anyway, that is totally awesome. This is one of those things, like, if it doesn't sell in the store, it'd be like, I don't know, I'd probably just keep it just in a box somewhere, just be like, I have it. And then this is amazing. This I did not know anything about. So I did some research online, and I really couldn't find very much information about this. I found a few pictures, but there was no date. So finally, I went to a toy price guide, like catalog website, and I finally found a little bit of information on this, and I was really surprised because of how good of condition this is in when it's from. Apparently, this is from the 70s. I did not know that. I just assumed this is from either maybe 80s or at the very least probably 90s or something like that. Apparently this is from the 1970s. No specific date, but sometime in the 70s. So this is cool. And honestly, if you look at the tag here, it does kind of have a 70s sort of look to it. So maybe it is, but it's in such good shape. It is the White Rabbit, this plush. This was a Sears exclusive, only sold in Sears stores. It still has the tag and everything. They actually had two of these. I kind of regret not getting the second one. I may have to go back this week if it's still there and pick up the second one. The second one did not have a tag. It was in just as good a condition, but it did not have the tag still on it. So I just grabbed the one with the tag. But look at that. Again, tag and everything. His glasses, his umbrella, his waistcoat, everything is in perfect condition. There's no stains or like coloring issues or anything. This is in perfect condition, and this is from apparently, and there's hair going everywhere. This is apparently from the 1970s. This is awesome. Actually goes for not a ton of money, but a little bit of money too. It's a little rare if you have it in like perfect branded condition. I would say this is between near mint and mint. I'd say this because I mean, I don't know. Maybe I would even say this is mint. I mean, it's really, really in like perfect shape. The only thing is, I mean, that's the card is the only thing that has any issues with it. I don't know if that would really affect the value very much. So I would say this is as close to mint as you're probably gonna find out there. This is amazing. I was so blown away. I just, it's stuff like this. I was like, I don't want to get rid of it. Like, I'm like, I don't want to sell this on the store. I want to keep this, but what am I going to do with it? What am I going to do with it? I got to be realistic. I have no need for this. As amazing as it is, what would I do with this? But it's cool. It is so awesome. So, both of those. These here, two new awesome Disney products will be available up at the Cinema Stick, the store, which is on Etsy now, by the way. I'm not, well, yeah, I'll be getting rid of the Instagram account, the Cinema Stick, the store Instagram account. That'll be going bye-bye very soon, slowly as I add stuff to the Etsy store. So it's all on Etsy right now. So, well, it's all going to be on Etsy eventually. It's not all there yet, but it will be there eventually. So you can find a link down below if you're watching this on YouTube or on Patreon. And if you're watching this at cinemasickness.com, it's off to your like left, right, that like should be like that direction, I think. So check that out on the sidebar. You'll see an Etsy tab. Just click on that. So yeah, so if you guys are interested in that stuff, it'll all be there. That stuff is just, it's just amazing. I'm blown away by that stuff. So, all right. And with that, let's finally take a look at all the media that I actually picked up. We have some DVDs and some VHS. Unfortunately, no CDs. They actually, to be honest, they actually had some cool CDs. I was kind of amazed by some of the titles I came across. I did find some neat stuff. It was just stuff I already had and didn't need, unfortunately. But anyway, so on to, let's do the VHS first. So I did grab the Genesis 3 Sides Live because it's Genesis. I actually have a few Genesis, I think, DVDs. I think I even maybe have a Blu-ray. No. I think I have a DVD that comes in a Blu-ray case for some weird reason. But I have, yeah, so some DVDs, other VHS. I got a bunch of Genesis stuff. I love Genesis. I mean, Phil Collins is just amazing. I love him. So that's awesome. And then this, I just had to grab. You guys know I was actually just recently at Gettysburg. So I picked up the Battle of Gettysburg in miniature. This is interesting. Again, I was just out there recently with Chris. We had just an amazing time. I've actually been talking to him, like, you know what, as soon as the spring hits, we're doing that trip again. We're gonna go back out to Saturday's market, although we're gonna get up very, very early and hit that up. We're gonna hit up that, and then we're gonna go back up to Gettysburg, because I'm like, that was such a fun day. I had such an amazing time hanging out with him out there, that we are doing that again, and we're actually talking about trying to get the whole crew together, and go out to Saturday market like this winter. Even though they won't have stuff outside, the indoor area is still just amazing. It's amazing when you go indoors in this place and there's still so much media, because a lot of places like this, let's talk Zern's, Q-Mart, stuff like that, all the good stuff is outside. If you want to get really good deals, even the Green Dragon, places like that, I go, all the really good deals in media are outside in like the flea market area. When you go inside, you might find a couple things here and there, but it's kind of dead. This is like the outside is just as good as the inside. It's amazing. So we're gonna go back there probably this winter at some point. But anyway, so we were just out of Gettysburg. I've been to Gettysburg many, many, many times. Used to go all the time on school trips, and then when I got older and had a car, I would drive out there with girlfriends. And then of course, when I was dating my wife now, we would go out there all the time, and we would go out there even after we got married. We were out there all the time. We haven't taken Cinema Six Junior out there yet. We'll be doing that. Maybe this summer we'll do that. I think he's at the age now where he'll maybe have a good time out there. So. The Battle of Gettysburg in miniature. This time seems really cool. I don't know. We'll have to check it out. It's interesting. It's from like 1988? Yes, 1988. Even has the little like pamphlet inside as well. So that's really cool. I don't know. I just had to pick it up. It was interesting. And these were at 97 cents a piece. Awesome. All right, and then on to the DVD. So I did end up grabbing The Adventures of Tintin Season 2. Marked at $3, but it was actually on sale. So maybe like $1.50. I think it was like 50% off or something like that. All blue tab stuff are on sale, so $1.50 for this is a good deal. Like I said, the disc one is definitely dirty, but that could be, that could be just cleaned. It does have a few scratches, but they're very light scratches. I don't think it's going to affect playback or anything like that. Disc 2 is clean, but it also has a few what looks to be light scratches on it. So they should play just fine. I'm not too worried. Like I said, I don't usually buy stuff with scratches, but if it's something I don't see very often and it's for a really good price, I might just go, okay, well, I'll buy it anyway. And that's what I did with this. I just bought it anyway. When am I going to come across The Adventures of Tintin, any of the seasons, for, was it $3, or in this case, $1.50? That's not going to happen. I don't see these out in the wild. So, of course, I had to grab it. If I do come across another copy in perfect condition, I'll rebuy it, but that's awesome. And then, this is a show I've heard of, but I really know nothing about. This is Mr. Selfridge, Season 1, 2, and 3. And Season 2 and 3 are still brand new, factory sealed. I guess they watched, like, some episodes of Season 1. They're like, I don't like this show. And then, I don't know. I don't know why. But that is awesome. These were $4 a piece, which in of itself was a really good deal. I mean, $4 a piece for seasons of this. It was awesome. So, yeah, Jeremy Piven. I'm looking forward to checking these out. This is awesome. You guys let me know. Have you seen this? Leave some comments. I've heard good things, but I would love to hear from you guys. Leave some comments down below. Let me know if this is any good. Really cool to find all these for so cheap. Is this the entire series? I don't even know. How many episodes or how many seasons of this were there? Maybe I had the whole thing. I'm not sure. I should have done my research. But again, $4 a piece. That was awesome. So there you go. That is everything I picked up. So, I mean, I'm here saying like it wasn't a bang, but honestly, I did get some really cool stuff. I mean, all 3 seasons of this, 2 of them being brand new, that's amazing. This is, again, something I don't see out in the wild ever, even with a few light scratches. That's really cool. Fun VHS. So yeah, that's actually not bad. The more I think about it, I did do pretty well today. And of course, I'm so blown away by this stuff. It's like, I gotta stop looking at it. I don't want to sell it, but I don't have any need for it. I just gotta keep telling myself that. I don't have any need for it. If I just keep repeating that to myself over and over and over again, I can just let it go. But I don't want to. It's so cool. 1970s plush in perfect condition. I want it. Anyway, okay. So with that, so there you go. That was everything. Awesome stuff. Definitely a cool day. The more I'm thinking about it, I'm like, no, this was a bang. This was awesome. I got really cool stuff. But still, I think tomorrow I'm going to head out to the new Goodwill. How long do you think I'm going to call that the new Goodwill? It's been open for a few months now. I get maybe until they open another Goodwill. I'll be calling this one the new one. But I think I'm going to head out there probably tomorrow because I've been hitting really big out there recently. Every time I go out there, I find like a lot of really cool stuff. Even if it's stuff I don't necessarily need, I still see really good titles. So I think I might hit them up tomorrow if I have time. That's That's my, in theory, that's my goal tomorrow. That's my idea, is that I'm going to hit that store. So we'll see how that goes. So that's the plan. So probably some more cinema hunting tomorrow. But yeah, I would say this was definitely a successful trip. And it was nice to get kind of back into the swing of things and get out there and do some hunting, especially since this weekend I probably won't do too much hunting because it's Christmas weekend. Stuff's going to close early on Saturday because it's Christmas Eve, and then Sunday, nothing's going to be open. Monday stuff will probably be open, so maybe I'll go out and do some hunting Monday. I actually have off work on Monday, so I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe I'll try to do something with the family, or we'll go somewhere. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But this weekend might not be like a huge cinema hunting weekend or anything like that. But yeah, I had to get my, you know, I had to get into the cinema hunting. I need to get back into it. So that was awesome. So all right, I know I'm rambling on now. I'm gonna go. We're not gonna watch a movie tonight either. All that stuff I told you last night. I'm like, I got so much stuff to do that I didn't get done. That was like left before that I left to do before we left for Disney, and then I got back. I had stuff to do, and yeah, it was crazy. I had so much stuff to do. And I said yesterday, I'm like, oh, it'll probably all be done by tonight. It was not. I still have a bunch of stuff to do tonight yet. So I'm very, very busy. I did watch a movie yesterday, which kind of cut into my time. So I was like, all right, no movie tonight. I'm just going to try to really bunker down, get everything I have to do done so I can just be at ease and not think about this anymore. That'd be great, because it's just all day long. I'm like, oh, I got this to do, I got that to do, I got something to put away, this to clean. I don't want to think about that anymore. So hopefully tonight that will actually be done, and then tomorrow I'm going to watch movies. So again, I know I'm rambling. So as always, thank you guys so much for checking this video out. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, if you want to see a brand new video from me every single day, then hit that subscribe button and you're going to get one. And if you want to grab yourself a Cinema Sickness t-shirt, this is one of many designs you can choose from. In fact, it's one of my favorite designs. I love this shirt. Then you can head over to cinemasickness.spreadshirt.com where you can get yourself one of these. And finally, if you'd like to support new content, just show your thanks and appreciation for these videos, then head over to patreon.com/cinemasickness, where the simple donation of $1 or as much as you like really does help out. It goes right back into these videos and gains you early access to most my videos as well. So if you do that, that'd be absolutely fantastic. And again, if you guys want to check out my new Etsy page, do that. I got a lot of good stuff up there, and I'll be adding more stuff every single day until I finally get caught up with all the stuff I have up on Instagram. So these will be up there. So definitely check that out if you have any interest in those. So again, that is it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.